Welcome to the full moon in Aries. This is a reading that will just give you the opportunity to look into what's coming up next and what this full moon will do for you. Let's take a look at the collective, if there is a message for all of us, and what this full moon means for us. And we have the key, we have the island, and we have the ship. And for me, this means that we have the key to create a new world for ourselves, and that is, it's not about being an island and cutting yourself off from everything. It is about us stepping into the knowledge that comes with the key and with this movement. And it can be sometimes that we have to be an island for a moment to set us up for something new. And this can be the moment where this whole emotional time that we experienced in the past weeks, that this led into your isolating yourself for a moment to see where the next step is leading. And this is an important time because we have to realize that at one point that we have the key, right? We have the key to change our lives. And it's not about this being in a place where you hold yourself, keep yourself away from all the people. It is just about taking a breath and isolating for a moment to step into the next phase where you can move forwards. This is the Aries full moon telling us that we can move forwards. And we have the Ace of Swords telling you that there is something you have to realize, and that is where the island can be really beautiful in this moment, when you want to see the bigger picture, when you want to see the connections of your experiences and your relationships and all of those things. When you want to see that, and when you want to experience something new, you have to find the balance. You have to find, and we see this here, we have to find the balance to move towards other people, so to move beyond the isolation, to find the balance and to let things go, to allow us to be transformed by life, and to take off the blinders that held us back from deciding the right things to do, and then to create something from nothing. Create something from nothing. She creates magic. She is magical. She's the Queen of Wands. She's the one, she knows that she can create magic. And this is the invitation, the Knight of Swords. At this point, when you know what you want to create, this is the moment to move forwards and to do so. And not to let yourself be held back. And that's the only thing that we have to overcome, is this moment of not knowing what to decide. Because that can mean this Two of Swords, we don't know yet, you know. But it's a beautiful collective message, because it shows us that our mind, our thoughts, our beliefs about ourselves are connected somehow to our past, to our experiences, to all of this. And that this is the moment where we can make sense of it, and where we can step into new relationships to create something new, and to create balance, and to really change. We always want to change, but in the moment of change we are afraid of changing, because the deepest fears will come up when you change in the way you really, really want to. And then you can take off your blinders and you can create magic in this moment. And this is your card. We have trust. Trust what you feel the divine is communicating to you through the happenings around you. There is divine guidance in all things if we know how to feel and look for it. Through the heart, without silencing your intuition, our intuition with logic. Logic is for making sense and then stepping into the balance that allows you to transform on a deep level. And that is where she comes in and where she is able to create from deep within, because she knows she can. She is the epitome of faith, you know. She knows that she can create. We have a volunteer here. So there we have it from Rumi. Blessing of Al-Hakim. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Al-Hakim is wisdom, soul medicine. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in the assurance that your daily application and effort are enough. And so is your surrender. Mental anguish is now soothed. Divine healing can occur most readily in the unknowing yet trusting spaciousness of your open heart. Trust that this will lead into the desired outcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. And now I see you in your reading. This is an intense full moon, and I am sure that you are sick of hearing that, but it is what it is, you know. That is an intense, emotional, intense one, because it confronts us with our beliefs about ourselves. And this is the moment where we can realize that we held ourselves back by holding on to those beliefs. And that is like conditioning, right? It is like giving us the chance to take a deep look at what is holding us back and what we believe that is not true, but that we were conditioned with through our families, through life, through society, whatever it was that created this belief. It's now changing, and that is the important thing. And we'll see what this is. Pile 1, you have the Gene Key 57, and it's the pathway from unease to intuition and clarity. And we have pile 2, it's the Gene Key 18, from judgment to integrity and perfection. And pile 3, we have the Gene Key 32. It's from failure to preservation and veneration. And now you just choose, you follow your intuition by choosing a pile or more than one pile, because it can be that you need more information in different areas of your life. And I trust that your intuition will show you the path to your information, to bring you to the other side of the full moon in Aries. And whenever you find this reading, it is as all my readings are. They are triggered by an event, by an astrological event, but they are like timeless. Whenever you find it, I trust that there will be an information for you in this reading. And now I see you in the reading. Welcome, Pile 1, to your reading. You chose the 57th gene key, and it is the journey from unease to intuition and clarity. And we'll see what that means. We'll see what that is saying to you. And we'll take a couple of different cards first, and so that we can see what we are talking about. And I want to see, oh, that is yours. This is yours. And this. I want to see a moon card as well. Oh, you have two, I guess. These were, no, it's just one. Felt like two. Maybe you have two. Oh, there is your volunteer. And we have that one. And this one. And then we take these as well. And let's take a look first. What are the themes that come up in this time? And we take a look at our tarot cards as well. We have the tree, we have the mouse, and we have the bear. And this seems to be a time where you have to challenge your idea of lack, your idea of not being able to sustain your health, to sustain your growth. And there might be something in your life that where someone told you that you are not able to be sustainable, self-reliant. And we have, as a moon card, the blue moon. And this is talking about believe in the impossible. And there we have the confirmation. You think it is impossible to get to this place, whatever that is in your life. Maybe you have a health challenge in this moment, and you're not believing in yourself that you can choose to be healthy. You can choose to heal yourself in a way. Maybe that is a challenge for you. Maybe it is a challenge for you to have the grounded roots and to grow into the sky in your growth. There is something about you that someone told you, and that might be that there was someone who was like a father figure, or it was a highly masculine energy. It can be a woman as well. Of course, we both have all of these energy inside of us, but it was like challenging for you because that was something that told you that you were not able to do that for yourself. The second house is maybe even something where you didn't believe in yourself that you can be sustainable yourself in your resources and even in your money area. And it is reminding you, and it was about communication. Someone, I would now say someone abused you in a way, in a communicative way, and told you that you are not able to do this. And this is the time where you have to follow, and the second house is often about your own values, It is about you following your values, following your own beliefs about what is valuable and what is not, and hitting the bullseye with that, because it is about your values. It is about you and your your connection to the earth, your connection to nature, your connection to your life in a specific way. And it is helping you to overcome this communication that planted this lack inside of you. And the Aries is inviting you in specific to act on this, and to act on the unease. Maybe it is a situation where you don't feel at ease at the moment, but it is the invitation to act on it, not to procrastinate, not to hesitate, right? And to follow your intuition, because your values show you your way. And we have the caterpillar, the opportunities that will show up to make you, to get you into the place where you can make decisions. And it is overcoming the art of people pleasing. It's overcoming to step into the masks that people give you, to and choose the one that is for you and that is your authentic self. Letting go of all the masks, all of the beliefs, all of the expectations that are put on you, and follow your values into your future right now. And it is, and I feel that this feels like there is something happening in your life right now that is really important. And it's not important just for you. It's important for your ancestral line. It is like you are, at the moment, you are following your intuition into the clarity, because you are not willing to follow the cycles that came in after the cycles, and you are like a cycle breaker. And of course, in the moment when we act on this cycle breaking, we are confronted with the worst fears that we can experience. Because that was what was told, right? That is what this reading is about putting you into the unease of that you are not able to be your authentic self. And this moment in time is inviting you to prove them wrong. To prove them wrong, and to step into the opportunities that will show themselves to you. And I think we'll take these and these as well. And let's take this one. I think we'll take a look at these. What does that mean for you? It means this is the moment of balance. This is the moment, and it's interesting because we have this ring of matter, and we have the art of softness, right? We have your belly. We have the intuition that comes from deep within, that is creating the balance of the outer world and the inner world, and it's putting you into the situation where you can be the magician, where you can allow the energy to flow, to create something magical, something beyond. And it's inviting you into your creative energy, your energy that will get you into the place where you can just create something out of nothing. That's what the Queen of Wands is able to do. And what I see with the Knight of Cups, well, there can be a part of yourself where you offer something to the world, to offer something new, but it can be offered to you as well. And it can be someone showing up and offering you something that helps you along the way to keep your balance and to close the cycle once and for all. And this is the end. This is the end of this cycle. This is the end where you face this moment of rebirth. And it can be a scary moment, but we can see in this beautiful death card that there is a beautiful light coming out of the sky that is in the moment of transformation. And it leads into the Six of Wands, and it leads into your success. And whatever you're going through in this moment, it is intense, because we have 4 great arcana cards. We have really important cards here. And it is like the invitation that you have to get into your balance right now. You get into the justice. And it's not about you being afraid of being judged. Because that is the moment where you step into your authentic self, and you break the cycle because you are not willing to put up a mask. And then you step into the magic of the magician. The magic of the magician, where we can see in this beautiful card, where this magician shows up and it gives its energy in and takes its energy out and creates a Lemmas card. An 8, right? Infinity symbol. And next to the Queen of Wands, and she turns to the magician, right? She is like a magician herself. She creates with her wand and her magic, and she knows that she can. She is the epitome of courageous acting. And acting without thinking things about herself that could limit her. She believes in that she can create something out of nothing. And that is something that is here to be created, to be offered. That's really lovely, because it is mirroring the cards that we had before. It is a cycle ending, and it feels like a death and a transformation and a rebirth, right? And you don't know where you are going. You don't know where this is leading. You don't know what is happening, but it is the invitation from the beginning. It is the going into the unease, following your intuition, and allowing life to lead you into clarity, because you will be successful with it. Whatever you tell yourself about yourself, it is about you stepping into your authentic self and believing in yourself to close this cycle once and for all. To close it and to believe in what you think is impossible, and to succeed with it. Part 1. That is really, really beautiful. And it's a big thing that is happening in your life, but it's a thing that is leading beyond your fears into the clarity that you long for. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, if it resonates with you, for giving a like and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. And I see you soon. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the Gene Key 18. And it's the pathway from judgment to integrity and perfection. And we'll see, we take a couple of cards where we can see where this is leading. And I don't know where to put them, so we take astrology cards as well. This one and this one. One card for you. these as well. Oh, and we have a volunteer. We have one of these and this one. So, and along the way we take tarot cards as well so that we can see where this is leading, what we have. So, we have the feminine, we have the snail, and we have the bear. And this seems to be an information about to be courageous, to be in your feminine energy. That means to be in your receiving energy as well, right? To have the courage to take your time. The snail is about time. It is about abundance for me as well. And it takes courage to step into your feminine energy. And it takes courage, and that's what the bear comes with in this, telling you to be courageous, to do so, and to allow yourself to be in this feminine energy. Can be a receiving energy, can be a creative energy, can be something in this area that is calling you to step into all of it and to create with it, to create something with it. And it is maybe you experienced something like judgment in your life, where you felt like acting, or where you were told like acting is better than being. And for me, this is a question that we talk about in this. Is it true? Or is it in your integrity and in your, if you step into your own integrity, there are times of being and there are times of doing, because we hold all of those parts inside of us, right? Every single one of us. And we have Vesta. And Vesta is the hearth of the home, the hearth of the heart. She is the flame that we hold, right, in ourselves to create something. And that is a flame that is inside of us, that is always calling us back into creation. That is the one flame that isn't going out, right? It's the one flame that's always there. And we have relationships. We have the 7th house. So what is it in your relationships that hold you back to step into the feminine power? And it doesn't mean that you have to be a woman, but it just can mean that there is a feminine power inside of you. There is a part of you that is receiving, that is the darker part, and that is in the receptive area, that is inviting you to step into this part of you that for this moment. And emotions are running high. We have this, and I said it in the beginning, we have this full moon in Aries. It is an emotional time. It is Mars in an aspect to Pluto that is showing us in this moment that we are confronted with our fears. What is it that is fearful about you stepping into this feminine energy? What happened in your life? Where were you judged about doing that? Where were you judged about being in this softer energy? And where were you put into the place of inferiority, right? It is this moment that invites you to heal from it, to let it go, to let these people go that told you that it's not okay. maybe it's not okay to be a woman. Maybe it's not okay to be. Maybe it's not okay to receive. You have to be perfect. Perfection can be a judgmental thing as well. This, in this card and this jinky, it is a beautiful city that comes with being all of you, that comes with the perfection, and that this is that it is perfect as it is. You are perfect as you are. And to let this go and to let the emotions run through you and to be curious about them. To be curious about what is happening next. When you step into this femininity, you step into this adventure of being in this being moment. And we have the card, the Fortune's Wheel, and it's inviting you because it is telling you that you are within the right timing. Luck is on your side. And even with Will-o'-the-Wisp, it feels like it doesn't feel very good to be confronted with this, but there is this flame inside of you that is inviting you into new relationships, into new perceptions of yourself, to show yourself in this feminine way, and to be curious about it. And maybe even there is a stranger coming your way that is inviting you into a new kind of relationship. This can be a person that is older than you. Maybe that is a new relationship that is coming up. And it doesn't have to be a romantic one. It can be a relationship in your workplace as well. Can be a project. It can be all of that. And what if you stay curious because luck is on your side? And even when the shadows come up, and that's what I said in the beginning, we were conditioned. We were conditioned in a way that told us that we are not okay the way we were. We have to be different. We have to act differently. And that is the invitation to try to do something different, to allow yourself to rely on your luck, that everything will fall into place, and that every shadow comes with this gift, right? With this treasure that it lies in it. And that is where this card, the Six of Cups, are inviting us to take a look back and to see that all of the experiences that you had in your life were connected to the past. And this is like this man is reminding himself of his past with this dog. Both are puppies, he's a toddler, he is with his dog, and now he is growing old, and the dog is growing old as well. And it's like a beautiful memory. But to let these memories go and to go somewhere else, because there are memories that are connected, highly connected to pain. And maybe this pain even led to the idea that you are not okay as you are. That you have to be perfect, that you have to act perfectly, that you have to look perfectly, all of those things, and that you have to decide perfectly. And this is the moment where you are invited to do something else, to let all of those past pains go. They are done. It's not about acting right now. I know it's a full moon in Aries, and it's of course it is about acting. It's about self-realization. It's about you as a person. And to let this old person go, to let this be a memory, a beautiful memory, but then to let it go. And to feel the pain that is an old pain, that's not an actual pain right now. This heart isn't bleeding. This heart is hurt, and maybe that was something that held you back to make a decision right now. That was the pain that came with decisions, and the pain that came with holding on to your memories. But that is the moment where you can let that go, and where you can step into the connection to other people to create something with them. And this can be someone showing up as a stranger, as a group, not a strange group, but as a group that shows up that you don't know yet. And there will be a sharing of ideas. There will be a new clarity that will come up. And it's coming from the place of your integrity. It's coming from the place where we have the Ace of Swords, where we have the clear-cut decision, the clear-cut thought that will make sense of all your experiences. It's a great moment to look back and to realize the pains and the memories that you held on to, how they affected your integrity, how these judgments from old times, from other people, from the past, put you into the place of judgment and judging. People judged you, and now you're judging yourself, and now it's time to see this as it is. And that's what you do in this moment. You make sense of it. And you can rise beyond this limitation because you can see the bigger picture. And now you can do something else with it. And that is to dream something into reality and to want something else. And maybe that is not what you know yet what it is. But to see that even this moment, to see that this dream about, she has a dream about this car, she has a dream about the world that she wants to travel, she has a dream about the creation that come with the wands. She has this fire inside of her that moves her forwards. And this is the moment where you can let go of the old pain and step into something else because you can see the bigger picture. And you can see, and that is really, really beautiful, because you can see that there is something in this shadow and in all of these experiences that led into this moment, and that is perfection. This is perfection of life, leading into the right moment, right time, right experiences, and right connections to people, right relationships. Because it is like an orchestrated pathway. Pile 2. Just work with this flame that is deep inside of you and follow your integrity and step into the next part where you make your dreams come true. Because you realize that you were never, you never had something that held you back. It was just the pathway you were on that led into the right moment, the right time, the right people to let your life unfold. That's beautiful. Thank you, Pile 2, for being here, and thank you for sharing this and for giving it a like. If you resonate with the reading, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. And I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 3, to your reading. You chose the G key 32, and it's from the pathway from failure to preservation and veneration. And we choose a couple of cards to see where this is leading and what this is about. And let's take cards of these. Oh, we have these. And we have the Moon card. No, that's not the right one. There we go. And we have these as well. So this one, and this one. So now let's take a look at these cards first, and then we use tarot cards as well. So let's take a look. Doesn't want to move. It's a little bit. So we have the Sun. We have the Ship, and we have the Archway. And there is something that is really beautiful, because it is about you. Your energy is moving through a portal. Your energy, you and your energy are moving through a portal. Something is happening in your life right now that gets you out of your regular place into something else that you dreamed of. We have Sagittarius as expansion. Expand. And it feels like an expansion. And we have the 11th house. No, the 12th house, introspection. That's funny that I said 11. No. It is the introspection of the 12th house. This is the unconscious. This is the for me, it is like it brought you into this place where you are right now, where you can explore this new energy moving you forwards into a new place, into a new life, into something else. And this is the waning moon. What do you need to release? And of course, it is this idea of failure. Maybe it was even a failure that brought you here, that you were feeling like you are not making it, you are not getting how this life works. You know, we all feel sometimes like that we didn't get the memo and we don't know how this life works, right? But this is you moving through a portal. And we have this closing door, and it's beautiful because I love this for you. Because it's not just about beginning, it's about ending as well. It's about you ending this path that you were on, that helped you, that brought you always into the 12th house, where something showed up that confronted you with shadow material, right? Where some things happened in your life where you were just put into places where you had to face the things that are underneath all of it. And this is the moment where you step into yourself and where you close this door and release this idea of you not being able to get to this place. It's self-preservation. It's you getting back into your own energy, getting back into your integrity. And then we have the world reacting to this. And it's really beautiful, because that's where we see that you are not lost in this journey into veneration. It is like orchestrated. It's like going beyond your limitations, allowing your energy to flow and to move through you, and to let it move you into a new future by allowing this door to close. Whatever that means for you, whatever is happening in your life, and I think you will know what that means, what you have to let go to step into something new. And we have a volunteer. Let's take these, and I think these as well. So you know what you have to let go, but life is supporting you. Life is you see this benefactor, you see these two sweet mice sitting there being abundant and enjoying their life, having a crown on their head and sitting in this mushroom, right? So it is this, and there is really something really magical about these colors, because they play together so well. They're like belonging together, right? And we have underneath it, we have the sunlight. So, and that is something that is showing up here, where you step into your light. And it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. And it is stepping into your integrity, right? This is the lost compass. You find back into yourself, into your connection to all that is. The Empress is abundant. She is connected to nature. She's often depicted as pregnant. But this one, she's pregnant with the world. And she is leaving behind the nightmare that was connected to the things that always brought you into your worst nightmare. And now we have something really moving forwards. And he's walking. He's not a quick mover, right? But it's okay, because it is leading into something really special, into the new relationship that you have with yourself and with the things that you want to experience in the next phase of your life. And there is something about her dreams. There is something about her, how she can realize those things. And we see in the outer world, we see the same colors as we saw before, right? As we saw in the Lost Compass and the Benefactor. And there we have the new beginning in relationships, and letting all of those things go that held you back. That held you back by that, because you carried all of these sticks. This 10 of Wands is something about letting go of a burden. And she used it to find her path. And she has only one stick left that she uses for herself. And this is the new beginning in your heart space, in your emotions, and to let go of the old stuff that held your energy back, and get into a place of giving and receiving. And maybe you held all the stuff for other people. Maybe you helped other people to expand, and you gave your energy to other people to help them on their journey. And this brought you into the place where you experienced your own nightmare because you had to hold it all. And now is the moment where you can let it go. where you can step back into your abundance and into your integrity and let this old stuff go that just held you back. And this is letting go of the nightmare. The Nine of Swords is a situation, and that maybe was the situation before, because I don't think that you are in this situation right now. I think you left this situation that was like a nightmare because you decided to close this door for once and for all, that you want to move through the archway, that you want to move your energy through this archway and step into the abundance that comes with it. Step into your own heart space to give from the heart, but be connected to yourself as well, and to your body, and to your resources, and to dream your reality into being. And for this, the question, what do you have to release? You have to release the burdens. You have to release to carry it all. And you get into a balance of give and take to move this forwards. That's really beautiful. And it is showing us that you move into the abundance. And whatever that means in your life, it doesn't mean resources, can mean creativity, can mean that you, in your heart space, in your freedom, in your, whatever that is connected to the word abundance, that is stepping into your life right now. And because you decided to close a door, you can step into this place of veneration. And that is really, really lovely. Thank you, Part 3, for being here. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up if you resonate with this reading. And I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. And I see you soon.